even if a specific word hasn't been given on who the starter is, do you have a feel for how things are stacking up in that quarterback competition?
Yeah, no, I don't. I think it's all three of us are playing really well, like I said, and it's gonna be tough for the coach to make a decision. But whoever does, one of us comes out of it, the starter, it'll be the best for the team, and whoever that may be, we all trust Coach Harbaugh on this decision.
What's the case you make for yourself in being the starter?
Control the team. I feel like I have a very good control over the offense. Know it in and out, and know all my reads and things like that. And I've done a really good job of taking care of the ball. Not having turnovers, and I feel like I'm ready to be a starting quarterback here.
How have you seen the two guys you're competing with sort of develop over the last year?
Yeah, that's the tough thing is everyone's playing so well, so there's not really one guy or two guys kind of leaving or anything like that. So it's going to be a tough decision.
It's kind of a weird situation where all of you have game experience.
Yeah, exactly. So John played his freshman year. Started the whole year. And I played freshman year and sophomore year, and Will had some time in the Minnesota game last year. So we've all had in-game experience. That when it matters. So we'll see.
You've always been kind of a pretty confident guy. When we were talking when Jake got you last year, you still kind of felt like it was your job to lose. Has your mindset, I don't know if humbled is the right word, but has your mindset sort of changed at all since you've been here?
Yeah, since I've been in Michigan, from high school, yeah.
You've kind of been through a lot since you've been.
Yeah, so high school, you guys know I was kind of just out there and pretty cocky and I like the attention, I guess. But as college has gone on, you kind of learn, put things in front of yourself and not make yourself the most important and kind of realize you got other things that are way more important. Other people, you kind of got to put yourself third. And I feel like I've done that, and I've become a much happier person. Enjoying life and really taking in all it has to offer. And as of that, I think I am playing better as a quarterback because I'm not really focused on just being the starting quarterback. Making the perfect play, things like that. Other things in life matter, and I think that's definitely helping me play. So.